Good afternoon, my fellow friends and YouTubers. This is Kurt, and welcome back to the Kurt's Place channel here on the YouTube. We have another special interest video to bring to you today. This is going to be my 500 subscriber celebration video to thank all the members that have made my channel what it is today. And as I want to mention that in this video, we're going to have a whole bunch of fun things featured down here in my basement arcade. We're going to have on the visual pinball machine I have here, the skeletal pinball machine. Now remember, if you want to know about the visual pinball machine that I built in my workshop, just go to my channel, look under pinball videos, skeletal pinball machine. You can see how I built this machine from the ground up. On the skeletal pinball machine, we're going to be playing Medieval Madness, and we're going to be playing Monster Bash. Okay. Now, in addition to that, on the regular arcade machines that I have here on my right, we're going to be playing on the Pac-Man Cabaret cabinet, my 25th anniversary cabinet. We're going to be playing Cuber. Back here on the Namco 20-year reunion cabinet, we're going to be playing some Dig Dug. Over here on the bar top, on the actual cocktail table machine, we're going to be playing some Donkey Kong. And as you're going to notice behind me, we have the bar top machines going as well. On bar top machine number 1, which is my Pandora's Box 5S machine, we're going to be playing King of Fighters 97. On the Legacy cabinet that I have, we're going to be playing some Black Widow. Also on the Traveler bar top arcade machine, we're going to be playing some Super Pac-Man. So this video is going to be filled with fun things for you to watch. And as always, I want to thank you again, by the way, for your support. And I want to mention that when you're watching the channel, if you want to become a subscriber, just click the little subscribe button down there on the bottom. Also, if you want to know when my videos are coming out, when you're watching a video, just click the little bell icon. That will let you know whenever I hear the videos coming out as well. Also, don't forget to hit that like button if you like what you see. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comments section down below. Okay, and also I want to say once again, I wanted to thank everybody. This is a toast. This is a special toast that I have too. The 500 subscribers plus that I have right now, and hopefully many more to come. And I want to thank you again for your support. Remember, you're the one that made this channel what it is today. My toast goes out to you all on the YouTube channel and all the people that are watching my video from around the world. Alright guys, this is a toast to you. Let's begin the 500 subscriber celebration video here on the Kurt's Place channel. Enjoy the video. And as always, I want to thank you for watching. Okay, so let's check out the backlash first and we'll actually do the playfield. I always liked the artwork and everything they had. I always thought that was really cool how they have all the artwork and everything as well. Alright, so let's go check out the playfield. Now, what I was going to mention about the playfield, I've had some people ask me, is Medieval Madness fully animated in visual pinball? The answer is yes, that it is fully animated. The castle and everything, when you hit the castle, how the spires and everything move in and out, that's fully animated as well. The drawbridge does go up and down, just like it would on the real pinball machine. Also, things such as the trolls and things that actually pop up out of the playfield, they do pop up out of the playfield, just like they would on the real pinball. Now, one thing that was nice, fortunately, I was able to actually play a Medieval Madness when I went to Las Vegas. I went to the Las Vegas Pinball Hall of Fame, and I was actually able to play Medieval Madness while I was in Las Vegas at the Las Vegas Pinball Hall of Fame. Now, if you want to know more about that, just go to my channel, look under Las Vegas Videos, Las Vegas Pinball Hall of Fame. I actually have a tour of the inside of the Las Vegas Pinball Hall of Fame, and also show you how to get there as well if you're going to Las Vegas on vacation. I highly recommend that you visit that place because they have a lot of really, really cool things in there, and I had a lot of fun in there. And this is just one of the games I got to play when I was there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some gameplay here on Medieval Madness. Now, like I was saying, the games you hear in the background, because this is part of my 500 subscriber video, that's why there's arcade machines and things going on in the background as well. And remember, if you want to check that out, just go to look under my channel under Special Interest Videos, 500 subscriber special, to check that video out as well, in addition to this one too. Okay, and as always, I want to thank you again for watching. Let's begin. Now, Medieval Madness, one of the things that's really cool about Medieval Madness is it has a lot of beautiful, great sound work and everything, sound bites and everything goes along with it as well. Always one of the things that really stood out in this machine is the beautiful voice work that it has as well. Let's begin.
Welcome to my realm.
popped up out of the playfield there, just like on the real film. And you saw the actual castle there, how it moved too.
And I am far superior to you. Prepare for defeat. You call yourself slow? Move in line, charge the center bank. I took on rule.
Wonderful ramp shots too in this machine. Beautiful ramps.
Like so gnarly.
Surrender, captain. Roll! Madness!
Love all the voice work.
You're so cute.
Shoot the castle.
Hey, up here.
Ah, what skill! I will reduce you to French toast.
It's a really, really great game. Lots and lots of great voice work, too.
Bulls, do not disappoint me again. Nobody gets past us. Go away. Now take that. Replay. I may be short, but I'm mean. Ow! Hey, what did I ever do to you? Look, your shoe is untied. Shoot the castle. Well, let's see what we got here.
Oh, finally, my prince has come.
So there you go, guys. That's Medieval Madness. Now, one of the really cool things about Monster Bash is I love all the animated lights and everything it has back here, plus all the characters and everything have. Look at all the different types of characters and things they have in the back there. Really, really, this machine is just loaded with fun features. Now, as we get out into the playfield, one of the things that's really cool about the visual pinball version as well is all the things that are on the pinball machine are beautifully animated here. The coffin and everything opens just like it would on the real pinball machine. Frankenstein actually does go up and down and move just like he would on the real one. And the Dracula does go back and forth as well here on a track just like it would on the real pinball machine. Now, fortunately, I was able to actually play this machine. When I was at the Las Vegas Pinball Hall of Fame, I was actually able to play Monster Bash as well, the real pinball machine, when I was at the Las Vegas Pinball Hall of Fame. Now, if you want to check out the Las Vegas Pinball Hall of Fame, just go to my channel. Look under Las Vegas Videos, Las Vegas Pinball Hall of Fame. I actually have a tour of the inside of the Las Vegas Pinball Hall of Fame. In addition to that, I'll tell you how to get there as well when you're in Las Vegas. I highly recommend you visit that place because it really is amazing all the things that they have. And also, as I was saying in closing, if you want to check out my 500 subscriber celebration video, just look under special interest videos, 500 subscriber special, and you can see this pinball machine in addition to 6 other games I have in the basement arcade. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin. Now, another thing really great about Monster Bash is all the voice work and everything that it has is amazing, too. The sound effects are amazing, and all the little toys and things are amazing, too, that they have. This has always been one of those machines that I've always really enjoyed, and I especially appreciate all the work that went in actually making this machine as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin.
I am Count Dracula, and I bid you welcome. Look, Master, I'm armed.
I hope this monster is as studly as
see, there's a lot to this game. Lots and lots of fun things.
You won't like me when I change.
That sarcophagus sucked.
Beautiful multi-ball modes too in this game too.
I am Count Dracula, and you're not. Extra ball. That's the battle you. Those are my Bruno Marlies. You only wish you could fly like me. Extra ball! Back off! Hey, I just rented this box 100 years ago.
Hey, Doc, this one has nice. Hurry before it gets spent.
Can I get some fries with that steak? Come on, Gil. Nobody knows the scales like you.
You go, Gil. Let's go for a roll in the ceiling.
Is the monster's club now? Yeah, it is my club. You will be the greatest broken player ever. It's
Super Jackpot! Super Jackpot!
You can see the multi-balls are pretty awesome in this game. Really, really beautiful multi-ball modes too.
Super Jackpot!
You guys talk funny. Back in my day, we didn't have jackpots.
Shoot the game!
Alright, so there's Monster Bash. Cubert's a game too that's always stood out. It starts out fairly easy, but you'll see it gets hard pretty quickly too. Starts out fairly simple, but then it does get a lot harder as time goes on too. Now in this version also, I had to download sound samples. I actually went on the internet. This is running on MAME, so I had to download some sound samples to put in here as well. If you remember, when you're games that don't need samples, when you're in MAME, you want to put the sound samples in the main folder under samples under your main folder. You download the samples off the internet, and that way you can get the sounds and stuff to go in the game as well. Certain games require this. This is one of them that did. So just remember, if you're playing a game like this and you're missing sounds and you're playing MAME, make sure you check to see that you have all the sound files under the samples that are required to make the game work. So you can see there's a lot of really neat things to this game as well, too. And the levels just get harder and harder as you advance. And on this particular game too, I don't know if I had mentioned it earlier, but all my cabinets that I have in my game room, they all have Seimitsu LS32 joysticks actually powering them. So the joysticks are pretty good in games like this, where you basically, to go diagonal, you have to push it diagonally. I find the Seimitsus have really good response and work particularly well in games like this as well. And the game, those games you hear in the background, that's actually the King of Fighters 97. This is all being shot as part of my special, my 500 subscriber special. That's why you hear games in the background as well in this too. And you're going to notice too, as you go to different levels, you have to do different things to get the squares to turn to the color that you need. Sometimes you have to hit the squares twice. Sometimes you have to hit them in a certain order to get them to turn the color that you want. And that's one of the things I always liked about Q*bert as well too. And I was fortunate enough to actually be able to play Q*bert and stuff when it came out in the arcades. I remember it was one of the early games that I really enjoyed playing in the arcades was Q*bert. And I especially remember the knocker they had that would knock when you knock Q*bert off. They used to have a pinball knocker in the cabinet. I remember that pretty well too. And you'll find too that I also especially too like all the colors and things they have as well. How the cubes and things change. I always had a lot of beautiful colors too in this game too. And you'll notice the speeds increase quite a bit too over what it was earlier too. As I get to the higher levels, the speed increases too. And also I want to mention too, if you like these arcade videos, on my channel I also have quite a few videos where we have dueling arcade machines as well. My friend Lester and I just completed another one of those. We just completed the Satan's Hollow video and also the Gorf video as well. Now, if you want to see those, look under video games, okay? Look under dueling arcade machines, under video games. You can actually check those out as well. Alright guys, so there you have it. There's Q-word. Okay, so let's begin. Now you'll see that I tried a lot. You'll see here that I'm going to try to line up as many of these monsters and things as I can under here when I drop the rocks. That's how you get your maximum points on Dig Dug, is by combining those. And what'll happen is when you drop 2 rocks, you'll get an item in the middle here. Okay, now you're going to see there's going to be an item here. And those the higher the levels, the more those are worth. So you want to try to get those as well, if you can as well, during the round as well. Now the patterns that I use for dropping on the rocks and things, those are just developed over years and years of playing this. I was fortunate enough when I was growing up, when I lived in California, we actually had the California State Dig Dug Champ in our game room, in our arcade where we lived. We used to have an arcade called Cheap Bleeps, and I was fortunate enough to be able to meet him and get a chance to learn from him and play with him as well. And he was absolutely amazing what he could do. It was incredible to see somebody that could do what he could do. It's amazing how sometimes things early in your childhood like that can really affect your life. But it has, and that's one of the reasons I play Dig Dug to this day, too. Now here I'm going to get the item here. And then there's little flowers up here that actually tell you what round you're on, in addition to down below here as well. And then the number of men you have are down here as well, on the bottom here as well. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to try to keep one character alive. That way I have a chance to get the fruit at the end. But actually, in this case, I'm going to try to get both of them, because I think the combination of these two is going to be more than the actual fruit's worth itself, because I'm fairly early on right now. Now you'll see that it'll get fast as I go through the rounds. It's going to get faster and faster here as I go through the different rounds. As you're going to see, it'll amp up pretty quick speed-wise. Now the games you hear in the background, that's actually the King of Fighters '97. That's part of the special that I'm putting together. You know, this video is part of the special. Remember, it's under special interest video. 500 subscriber special. You'll see this in addition to other games as well in that video as well. Also, if you can hit monsters side to side, it's worth more than up and down as well, too. So try to hit them side to side if you can versus up and down. When you use the pump button, too. It just takes a lot of practice to get the timing and everything down right when you do the rock drops. That's something that you'll learn as you play this game, too. I highlight it now. One really cool thing about Dig Dig is I have seen this available on some mobile apps as well, which is kind of cool, so you can get a chance to play it if you've never played it before. And also, as you fill them up, you can actually, if you blow them up big enough, you can actually walk through them as well, as you can see like I did there. So you can see I've had a lot of practice playing this game. Now, my highest game to date on this, I believe it's been in the 400s, if I remember correctly. But, of course, the person that was the state champion that we watched, he was well over 1 million points. I don't remember what his high score was, when it finally was, but I do remember that he was so good, we actually paid him to play. He didn't put any quarters of his own in the machine. We actually paid him to play. And also we bought him lunch and things, too, when he was there, too, because it was a real treat to be able to have somebody that was that talented at being able to play this game. It was like watching Picasso, or Rembrandt do a painting. It was absolutely amazing. All of his motions and everything were fluid. He had the patterns all memorized. I mean, it was absolutely incredible to see that. Now, they've also had this game, too. If you get a chance to play Namco Museum, they have this on Namco Museum as well. I believe they have a version of this on the Nintendo Switch as well, I believe, too. Now here you're going to see I'm going to draw as many down here as I can. And sometimes sometimes you will get hung up. You know, occasionally you'll have it where it happens. But remember, video games are all about having fun when you're playing. Just main thing is just enjoy yourself when you're playing them. And you know, when you're learning, it is a little frustrating when you're learning. It does get a little frustrating when you're learning. But you'll find that once you get experience with this, you'll have a lot of fun. And that's my main thing I tell people, you know, about playing video games. Remember, you're playing video games to enjoy them. You know, the creators and stuff made these things to be enjoyed. Now, of course, the better you get at them, of course, the more happy, in a lot of cases, you know, you'll be happier if you can do better. But always remember, you're playing video games for fun. It's to get away from the everyday. That's what I always tell everybody about playing these. Now see, here I'm going to wait for him to get underneath this rock, so I get a little extra points by doing that. So little tricks like that are what I use to get some of the scores and things I have in Dig Dug. Now, as you can see, that was worth 7,000 points there. That Galaxian was worth 7,000. Now here I'm going to try to bring both of them down because I want to try to get the maximum amount for that rock drop. Now you'll notice too that as it gets faster and faster, it gets harder and harder to do the timing and everything. Now like I said, I don't consider myself a pro by any means on this. I've just been playing it for quite a while and I have a really good time playing it. But you'll find as you play more and more, the experience and things you gain, you'll learn the patterns and things more as you play more as well. So you can see now it's getting a lot faster now. You can see that it's getting a lot faster. Now see here I'm actually going to try to get to that rock so I can get those points. And you notice the flowers get really colorful too up here too. You'll notice those is another thing I always like too. Now you'll see how fast things are. You'll see how fast things are becoming now. It's getting pretty fast now. So. Now here I want to get them as close to the bottom as possible because I want to give myself some chance to get the bonus fruit. To get the bonus item. Alright guys, well there you go. This game was always nice because it's very simple, but it gets quick pretty fast too. The game you hear running in the background, that's actually Slugfest 97. That's going to be another game that I'm going to have in my my 500 celebration video as well. And that's actually running on my Pandora's Pandora's Box 5S bar top arcade machine. That's what that was actually being run on. That'll be also be in the video as well too, on the celebration video too. Donkey Kong's a game that's timeless because it pretty much has been on many platforms also, and I do believe you can get it on handhelds now too, which is really great too. You know, some of the apps and things have it too. Classic Nintendo entertainment, you know. I have fond memories to this game. I remember when my one of the fond memories I have of this game is my friend actually got a ColecoVision, and I remember playing this on the original ColecoVision back in the day. I'm old enough, so I actually remember when these things came out, and I remember when this came out on ColecoVision. Oh, that was a cat's meow when this thing came out. And I like the fact too that it starts out fairly easy and then it just gets progressively harder. These fireballs have always been kind of fun too to see how you can kind of manipulate them. I call them fireballs. I don't technically know what they call them. I actually have to call them fireballs. And you'll also notice too that this game too, one of the things I often liked about Donkey Kong 2 was it's a game that my dad and I, my dad unfortunately passed away. He passed away, I think it was 95. And we always used to play, that's a game my dad and I always used to play together too. So I have a lot of great memories of it. That's one of the reasons I always enjoy it. I have a lot of great memories. I also had had an original Donkey Kong machine back in the early 90s. I actually had one when I used to play with my dad. We actually had a Donkey Kong machine in our basement arcade as well, and got quite a few years of enjoyment out of that too. And actually, if you go to my channel, if you look on my channel under the digital pinballs, if you go to my channel, look for the skeletal pinball machine. That's actually dedicated to my dad on the pinball side of things. The Legacy bar top cabinet that I have, if you go to my channel, look under Legacy bar top cabinet. That's actually dedicated to my dad on the video game side. So, a little memento for my dad there. Now we have the little cement factory. I always enjoyed the cement factory. I always thought that was a lot of fun. And also, you know, the thing I think about too when I play this game is I think when this game first came out, you know, where video games were back then, you know, what they had to work with and stuff. It's pretty amazing what they're able to do with the memory and stuff that they had in these things. Pretty awesome. Now we're up to level 4. Now it gets really, you know, it picks up a lot of speed too. Alright guys, so there you have Donkey Kong. Alright guys, so that's Donkey Kong for you. Now this is a game I remember playing on Neo Geo that was always really, really cool. Really, really neat fighting game. I always like to play extra mode. I always like to go with these 3 particular fighters because I always find they're a lot of fun. Let me see if I can find the other one. There we go. And I always like to start with the lightest one first and then go to the heavier one in order. And have the heaviest one at the end. Beautiful graphics.
Round 1. Ready, go!
I love the speed of this game too.
Round 2. Ready, go. KO. Winner is Joe. Round 3. Ready, go.
You can see he's pretty fast. I love the way he swings the ball around. Now this time we'll change it up just a little bit this time.
Round 1. Ready, go. Round 2. Ready, go.
Oh, wow. Now this, I'm using Saimitsu LS32 joystick on this cabinet. This is where it really shines on a game like this. Now this time I'm going to go back to the original order that I had. So what do you think of the graphics? They're pretty awesome in this game, huh? Really gorgeous. Gorgeous graphics. As you get on the higher levels too, they're better at counteracting your moves.
Round 2. Baby, go!
So you can see that is a pretty cool game. Very, very cool game. Now there were a lot of King of Fighters, but that one in particular I really liked. That was one of the King of Fighters I always really enjoyed. Now you'll see that the early levels aren't too difficult. The early ones are actually pretty easy. They're kind of like introductory levels almost. But then you'll see that it doesn't stay that way very long. And about every 5 waves or so, they give you a bonus round too, where you try to, it's kind of like in Galaga, where you try to kill all the enemies for a bonus. And here comes one of those bonuses now. Also in a room that when you have your game room dark like this too, this game really shines too. It looks fantastic on the screen here. I call those the bomb bugs. When you hit those bugs, they actually explode and they kill everything around them, which is pretty awesome. You can get a lot of points with those too. Now, unfortunately, if you get caught in the explosion of those, you die too. So you got to be careful about that too. So you can see it gets pretty con. Now you can see the speed's really starting to pick up now. So there you go, guys. So there's Black Widow. And it starts out pretty slow, but you'll see it ramps up speed pretty quick too as you go along too. And keep in mind, unlike Pac-Man, in this game, all the items and things, the fruits and things that you have, and the items that you're eating, they increase by 10 points. I think it's 10 points as you go through each of the stages. They actually increase in point value too, which is kind of cool too. And you also see when you have the items here, if the items match here, you'll get an extra bonus too for eating it while the items are matching too. Now you can see here I had a whole bunch of those keys already. I already consumed a bunch of the keys. So now I can just go throughout the maze without having to worry so much because I've gotten rid of a lot of them. And of course, when they're blue, of course you can eat them just like in the regular Pac-Man. You can eat them as well. And then they have bonus stages and cartoons, just like regular Pac-Man did too. And it also has bonus stages, which are pretty cool too. It's got a lot of really neat things. Now you'll see, like when I'm on round stage 5, it's worth 50 points the item. It goes up 10 points for each round that you go up on the items that you're eating, which is a great way to get your scores to go up too. That's what's nice about it. It rewards you for getting through higher levels, which is really one of the things I always liked about this game too. And you also can eat the ghosts when they're blue too, just like you can in regular Pac-Man too. And I like all the different types of items, like the eggs, the corn, the shoe, the cake. All the different types of items they had, too, were always a lot of fun to watch, too. Now there I matched the item, so I got an extra points for that. You'll see it gets pretty tough on the higher rounds. Starts to get pretty tough. Oh, I thought we had that one. Oh, there we go, guys. But you can see it's a pretty cool game, Super Pac-Man. Not bad at all.